Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. I finally gotten my hands on the superhero series by Ace Toys, also known as the Power Rangers. These are unlicensed 6-scale figures of the Power Rangers. They have released, I think, all 5 of them, including the green and the white Ranger. And the one I have here is the Red Ranger. As you can see, they have gone with the iconic diamond chest for the packaging. It is rather thin for the box. I kind of like the box design, makes it a lot easier to store. However, it is kind of thin, which makes me wonder if there are many accessories that go with the figure or even a display base. Let's find out. I'll start with the accessories. 5 hands are included, 2 of which are for holding weapons. The other 2 are standard fists. And the last one is this iconic 2-finger pose by the Red Ranger. There are 3 weapons, 1 sword and 2 guns. I think the detail on the sword is not too bad. There is a little bit too much wash on the sword, but still acceptable. For the guns, they have given 2 guns. One that is closed, that can be holstered on the belt, and the other one is open, should you want to pose it, you know, firing the weapon and stuff. As for the figure, starting with the helmet, I think it's not too bad. The paintwork is acceptable. There are some bubbles on the visor, and I think the visor is a little bit too small. I think it's because the jaws around the visor are a little bit too big. On the neck, there are 2 ball joints, which will allow the neck to have some level of articulation. However, it is very loose on mine, so I'm not very sure why it's so loose. I don't think it should be that loose. And yeah, there are no clips at the side of the helmet. If you notice, in the Western Power Rangers, they do have the clips at the side. So I actually like that they have no clips at the side. Moving to the torso, I love the red. I think the costume is acceptable. The stitching is all very nicely done. It's not messy. There is one mid-torso joint which will allow the figure to bend forward and backward. At certain angles, the nipples of the figure can be seen, which is quite weird. The detail on the belt is amazing. You can roughly pick out the words on the morpher. As for the arms, standard articulation and elbows. I think the wrist is a ball joint. Yeah, it's a ball joint. And I do realize that posing the figure does apply some stress onto the costume. So you might want to be careful with the poses of this figure and not want to overstretch the costume. Moving to the legs. At certain angles, the thigh joints can be seen, which kind of makes it look like underpants. Articulation is normal, 6 scale. And like the arms, because of the costume, it is a little bit tight, and forcing it will stress the costume. The boots are separated at the ankle, so that will allow for better posability and yeah, articulation and stuff. However, the leg joints are very weak, so I do realize that the figure can't stand by itself without a stand. To sum it up, I'll give the accessories and options a 7, build quality a 5, detail 7, price 7, and paint job 7. That would be a recommendation value of about 66%. I think the Red Ranger by Ace Toys is an average figure. It is not without its flaws. It is let down by the weak joints on the neck and on the ankles. However, the accessories are pretty impressive and the paintwork and costume colors are pretty good. So for the price these things are going for, you wouldn't be disappointed with the figure. That's it for this episode. Do leave in the comments what you think about the 6-scale Red Ranger by Ace Toys. Click the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to support me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.